Here's something fairly unusual. It's the Playtape Hipster model 1443 with radio. As the name suggests, it has a radio as well as the Playtape player. This was a deluxe model. The cheaper ones did not have a radio built in. I think this was the only model with the radio built in, but I'm not 100% sure. Playtapes were made for a couple of years before becoming obsolete and largely forgotten. It's the predecessor to the 8-track cartridge, but it only has 2 tracks. So you can see how it's quite a bit less capable, although they are smaller than an 8-track cartridge. The tape width is about the same as a more modern cassette. This one is missing the foam pressure pads. They disintegrated, so it doesn't make the greatest contact with the player, but it does play.
So much I don't know.
That's the other track.
I said the best of my years.
Unfortunately, this is the only tape I have. They made a fair variety of tapes, though, and some by fairly popular artists, like there's some Beatles tapes. This one came with the other Playtape player I have. That one just has the Playtape mechanism, no radio. Probably going to sell that one at Kutztown, where I will be at booth 643. If you care to stop by. That'll be May 13th and 14th in Kutztown, Pennsylvania. It's the biggest radio meet on the East Coast. This will be my second year there. Those of you that have been subscribed for a while probably saw my video of stuff I found there. And I also sold quite a few things. I'm going to be trying to repeat that again this year. So, yeah, stop by my booth if you're going to be there. Booth 643. Alright, let's hear the radio. Sounds pretty good. Thought I heard another station.
Christ who gives me the strength. Self-control.
Yeah, I think we're going to see him in primetime week 1. I think we're going to see a Niners-Rams game.
As with a lot of Japanese radios, the stations are really clumped together at the top of the dial. It's very non-linear. And there's no gear reduction tuning. There's a connector there for an earphone or a 6-volt power adapter, which I don't have. And there's a sticker on the side here that says all Playtape machines play all Playtape monaural and Playtape stereo cartridges. And although this one I guess is apparently compatible with the stereo cartridges, it does not have the stereo option. So You can listen to either the left or the right channel of a stereo cartridge. That's not very useful. Later models have a position that says stereo. It'll play both at the same time, so you can, I guess, get a stereo effect. I don't think any of the Playtape players have two speakers. They may play stereo through the headphone jack, though. Not 100% sure. Obviously, most transistor radio earphones are, monaural. Not really sure what the story is there. That wasn't good for the camera. Just bumped it on the side of the lens this time, thankfully not on the glass itself. Maybe a little hard to read here. Doesn't really want to focus on it. Okay. It says patent pending, 707, made in Japan. Yeah, maybe that knock to the lens wasn't great for it. 707 would be the manufacturer code of who built this for them. I don't know who that is offhand, though. Runs off of 4 D cells in this little battery compartment here. Oh, gotta put that on its side. Just give me 1 sec. As with anything that takes, D cells and you need a screwdriver to take the batteries out, people left the batteries in there for like a century. So this one was no exception to that general rule. And the battery holder was pretty rough when I got it. Don't know why that one's not. Get out of there. So anyway, it takes 4 D cells, and I had to replace both that negative connector all the way down at the bottom and the positive connector right there. Thankfully the lid connectors were in good shape. Well, it looks like that one may have been replaced already by somebody else. It looks kind of like homemade there. I don't think I did that. Oh yeah, and there's another label on the bottom here. So 9 transistors total. 6 are used when you're playing the Playtape, 7 used when you're listening to the radio. Claims almost half a watt of power output. That's pretty good for the time. Not sure how long the Playtape company lasted rather. I believe they were done by 1970 though, and this came out in the mid-1960s, so they didn't have a very long run. Well, thanks for watching.